Turn this flash off there. There. Do another video on the Flowbench, or not another one, a video. Basically, the renovations, I guess you could say, has been bigger display. I actually had six more motors in the back of the machine. This is the chamber here, and then over here you have a mount side, and then there's 8 motors that are internal, and then you plumb them into that chamber there. Well, there was 6 on the back side there that I not forgot about years ago, but I had figured with the renovations I'm gonna implement those. So it remains to be seen the total CFM on the bench. Granted, the machine is built on a digital manometer that has a 16-inch incline, so therefore the motor power is a little bit more to be expected, I guess you could say, lack of a better word. I don't know if anybody understood that. I'm sure certain crowds did. And another one that I did was this foot pedal here. It had tried for a long time, and basically when I first did the build, I kind of gave up just because I couldn't get it to work via software. Supposedly it's supposed to switch the wires as per instructions of other people. I've had that thing apart half a dozen times and testing continuity, and everything was good to go, and installed the newer software on. I still couldn't get it to work, and kind of brainstormed last night, and I thought, well, since I'm doing all these improvements, I'm gonna kind of go the mechanical route. So basically all I did is I come up here with the mouse, kind of hard to see. I just tested for continuity to see where that little micro switch was at for basically the mouse click, and then married it to a foot pedal. So basically, in not so many words, I just have the mouse click down on the foot, which the only reason I wanted that was I'll just do it for an example. I'm not going to flow anything because it's really loud, but just show people for just the sake of this here. So essentially, all this time it was kind of sucked because it was just ease of flow testing. You open your valve 100 thousandths, every 100 thousandths lift is you get a flow number basically. So up until this point, I had no choice but you hover on the dialog box, and then just obviously you mouse click it, and then it advances, and then you open the valve again, adjust your depression, record your number. Well, I can do that same thing. I have to go over the dialog box, and then as you can see, we're at 300 right here, and then I'm going to click it twice, and as you can see, we're at 500. So that's just kind of a nice little feature that I wanted to add, along with a few other things, obviously. But I'm going to do some calibration on it, get my new coefficient in the software. I have to change this number based on the orifice, tell it what orifice I have, etc., etc. So get that stuff done, but yeah, kind of excited about that, to have that foot pedal, just ease of use. I mean, yeah, it's kind of been a long time coming, so hopefully I can change the name of the bench, and I'm obviously, trimming it out a little nicer, making it a little cleaner. Yeah. So yeah, I think it's going to be a pretty cool deal. Kind of already has been, it's been 13 years since I built this thing, so my thoughts was it was the latest and greatest. And then like this here, I brought that to the forum quite some time ago. if you look, I have a bore light when you're flow testing. It's kind of nice to be able to see in there, like if you're running a pitot tube or flow balls or things like that. So it's kind of nice to see what you're doing. So yeah, once I didn't think I'd be able to improve on something, I made it 10 times better. So yeah, I'm bored now. It's got 14 motors, so we'll kind of see what kind of airflow we pull. Not finished with the front panel yet. Gonna do some new labels. Change the color of the pitot tube hose. Got a whole ton roll of that. I used to make those too. So yeah, this just be kind of a nice little deal. So thought I'd share the updates, and things are looking up again. Once another project that I built, several years ago, adding to it. So yeah. Hope you liked the video. Thanks.